After over a decade, Lego Batman is back, and it's bigger, it's darker, and it's more ambitious than ever. This is everything we know about Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, ranging from the story to Gotham's massive open world, as well as combat, collectibles, suits, and villains. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is The Avenger, and today for you guys, I've got a behemoth of a video outlining everything we know about the Lego Batman game Legend of the Dark Knight. So smash that like button, subscribe if you're hyped. Let's dive on in and get right into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to launch some quick facts at you guys. So firstly, we know it's developed by TT Games, the same people who created the Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, as well as who created the OG Lego Batman games, Batman 1, 2, 3, the Marvel ones. Basically, all peak Lego games are created by these guys. The release year is set to release in the year of 2026 on the platforms PS5, the Xbox Series X, PC, and I believe they confirmed, but I'm not 100% sure, for the Nintendo Switch 2. It's confirmed that there's no online multiplayer, but local 2-player co-op is back, and for the first time, we have an open world Gotham you can explore from the Narrows to Arkham Island. Now, I say for the first time, but we did have a massive Gotham in Lego Batman 2, but this time it's more bigger and more like ambitious in a way, and I'm super excited to see all the islands together. We'll talk more about the islands later in this video, but right now we're going to talk about the stories and the themes of the game. So we know that the game starts off training with the League of Shadows. So what we know about this campaign is it's a love letter to 86 years of Batman. It starts off with the training with the League of Shadows. We'll get those snowy mountains, training with Ra's al Ghul, and then we end up returning to Gotham, and then, embrace that we are the Batman. So we're going to get references to literally 86 years of Batman. We're going to start from the start, and then end to where he currently is in his Batman media. 86 years of lore, of mythos, of villains, of stories like the Long Halloween, the Batman Year One, the Dark Knight trilogy, the Batman movies. Literally everything Batman related is chucked into this game. We don't know much about the story. I believe it's an original story packed with huge references, skins of each character from their respective movies, their respective films, comics, whatever series is, whatever. It's all in this game, and I'm super duper duper excited to explore this campaign. 86 years of Batman. I've said that like maybe 6 times, but it's 86 years of Batman in one game. Absolutely insane. This is going to be packed with TT Games' humor sprinkled in, which is going to be absolutely amazing as well. Imagine having a really intense moment like we saw in the trailer where he's interrogating Joker and Joker goes, "I'm allergic to nuts," and in the same time Batman's head's rotating. It's going to be insane. I believe it's going to be an original story, but we'll talk more on that when we know more about it. So the next point we're going to point out is the open world. So this is their biggest map ever for the Lego series, the Lego Batman series, the Lego series in general by TT Games. This is bigger, it's reportedly bigger than Lego Star Wars' Skywalker Saga's hub. So Gotham is fully explorable. It's got 4 main districts, and it's got iconic areas like Wayne Tower, which is confirmed. We've got areas like Arkham Asylum, Ace Chemicals, the Batcave itself as well, which is also customizable. You can display vehicles, trophies, and collectibles, and you can also have your Batsuits based on past Batman related media on display in your Batcave. So that will be really cool. We'll dive on a little bit more into that shortly, but it's going to be absolutely insane. We know that you can traversal around Gotham similar to the Arkham games as well. So you can grapple across rooftops, you can glide from buildings and skyscrapers like Wayne Tower, or just through the streets of Gotham, just gliding, ziplining on that grapple. You can also drive the Batmobile and the Bat bikes as well. So we know a handful of Batmobiles, and we'll talk about this a lot more in depth soon as well, but it's confirmed to have the Tumbler, the muscle car from the Batman. We saw the silhouette of the Arkham Knight Batmobile as well. We'll talk more about that soon, but I want to hear from you guys. Which Batmobile do you guys want to drive in this Legoized Gotham? Me personally, I'm really hyped to drive in the Batman, the animated series Batmobile. That's something that I want to do. We also know that the open world is packed with puzzles, which we know to be confirmed that the Riddler trophies are returning. So, PTSD for all us Arkham fans out there who stuck it out fighting Riddler. We know that there's going to be crimes to stop. So, for example, Gotham Knights or the Spider-Man games where you're just roaming around the streets. There's crimes that are going to be there, and we need to stop them. And as we saw in the gameplay footage as well, that you're probably seeing on screen right now, there's just crimes everywhere, which is kind of cool. You end the streets. Another thing that I want to point out is this is like the first ever Batman game, like solely Batman game, where you can free roam while people, NPCs, are driving around. That's insane, and I'm super stoked about that. You also get like puzzles that you need to solve. You collect a lot of rewards. We know that there's Wayne caches and rubber duckies as well. I'm super excited to see what else they bring into this world. We know it's gonna just be so amazing, just gliding across the city, cruising around in a Batmobile or a Batcycle. It's going to be insane, and I'm super, super, super excited for this game. Let me know down in the comments below if you're excited for this game. Combat-wise, we know it's going to be Arkham-inspired, heavily. We saw the gameplay, we saw the reveal, we saw everything related to this game so far. We know that the gameplay takes massive inspiration from the Arkham trilogy. We know that there's going to be a light heavy attack system. We can counter enemy attacks. We've got a combo meter. And we even can do stealth takedowns. You can perch on gargoyles and drop on goons, just like Arkham City and Asylum and Knight. You've got gadgets like the Batclaw, the Batarang. We've got explosive drill as well that we saw in the trailer. That's making a return. I'd be surprised if we didn't have smoke pellets. We've got Commissioner Gordon that also has a gel gun. We know that Catwoman comes with her whip. We know Robin's got a line launcher. And there is a variety of options to approach every enemy and every boss battle. So this is going to be absolutely insane to think about, to do as well. We have a cinematic finisher feature as well. You got to build up that combo meter, and I believe it's pressing R1 or R3, something along those lines. They want this to feel like a proper Batman game, but with the Lego humor intact. And I'm super, super stoked to see how this game plays, and if they add more features, and also what other gadgets we collect along the way. I also want to know what type of abilities and weapons that Nightwing would have, for example. Speaking of Nightwing, we're talking about characters and suits in this part of the video. So if you guys made it this far, hit that like button and subscribe. I'm going to cover a lot of this game, and I'm posting the Lego Batman games on the channel as well. So tune into those if you guys want to see that. confirmed heroes, we've got Batman, we've got Robin, which will be Dick Grayson, from what we know. We've got Batgirl, which has been confirmed to be Barbara Gordon. We've got Nightwing, which will also be Dick Grayson. We've got Jim Gordon, we've got Catwoman, and we've also got Talia al Ghul. We've got boss fights of villains confirmed, which is Joker, Bane, Penguin, Poison Ivy, Ra's al Ghul. We also know that there's going to be a return of Two-Face, and the reason I say that is because he's literally lingering around in the trailer or the gameplay. You see a little bit of a statue, like vote dent or something, and it's like half burnt. We also saw on some screenshots and some gameplay there's Two-Face looking goons. We also saw that there's going to be return of Mr. Freeze's goons, but looks like they're taking inspiration from Arnold's interpretation of the character. You know, Riddler's also making a return. They listed and more, which means obviously 86 years of villains. I'm sure they're going to introduce a whole lot of characters, a whole lot of villains. And we have 7 confirmed characters to be playable. Who knows if they add more to that roster? At the start, I was very skeptical of that, and I was, kind of worried that they weren't gonna have the classic Lego charm where you would go around collecting the characters and free roaming and doing all that and getting the studs to collect them. But at the same time, this is a brand new game. I'm willing to give it a shot this once and see how it looks and how it turns out. From what I know, collectible wise and suit wise for the characters, you will still be able to collect them, and you will need to pay for them the same way you would normally do in the other Lego games. So let's, go talk about the suits now, and let me know down in the comments below what villain you guys are really keen to see. The Batsuit system returns, so we've got hundreds of Batman suits to collect. What we know of at the moment confirmed to be is the Golden Age Batman suit. We know that there's also going to be the Robert Pattinson Batman, the Dark Knight, the Rainbow Batman, Batman Brave and the Bold. We've also got the Costume Party Jim Gordon, the Golden Age Jim Gordon, and the Batman version of the Jim Gordon skins as well. So these are the confirmed skins and confirmed suits that we know of. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more coming down the line. And yeah, it's going to be absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to see what other suits we get. I want to see an Arkham-inspired styled suit. Imagine having the Lego Batman movie suit in this game. Would be so peak. I'm super excited, super stoked. I'm so hyped for this game. Collectibles and customization is this part of the video. So if you guys made it this far, I appreciate you, and I love you guys so much for tuning in, subscribing, liking. On the support on the channel so far has been absolutely amazing. We've grown so fast. So I want to say a quick shout out to everyone before we go to the next part. So we know that the Batcave is fully customizable. From what we know and from what we've heard on chatter over Twitter and from what a lot of reliable leakers are saying, the Batcave is going to be customizable. As in, you can change the Batcave to be what you want it to be. So the Dark Knight Trilogy Batcave, the Batman 2022 Batcave, the Tim Burton Batcave. You can pick your Batcave, but it's also customizable in a way where you can display certain trophies. You can have certain Bat suits on display. You can have certain vehicles on showcase. You can display your collectibles, such as Riddler trophies that we know of, which is going to be absolutely wild. I'm super excited to see how they build on this and see a lot more on this. We'll chat more on this when we get more information on how this looks and what they're going to talk about further and what they're going to show. But from what we know, it's going to be amazing, collectible wise, like customization wise. That's what we know so far, customizational wise. Collectible wise, we know that there's going to be a handful of collectibles, puzzles to solve. We saw that there was the Riddler trophies. They're confirmed, so we're gonna Arkham Knight all over again and the Arkham games all over again. In that regard, we're going to have to also collect Wayne cages from what we saw in the gameplay and some rubber duckies as well, which is pretty exciting. And apparently there's a lot more collectibles roaming around the city as well. There's also crimes that we need to stop, and I'm sure there would be some collectibles in there at some point as well. Some puzzles might require us to use certain characters or even certain gadgets. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm pretty super stoked to explore the world and collect me some collectibles. On top of that 2-player split screen, we have 2 new features, which is the 2 new game modes. For those that are looking for a tougher playthrough, we got the Caped Crusader enhanced difficulty setting and an even more challenging Dark Knight difficulty level, which is going to be absolutely amazing, and I'm super excited to see how that will look story-wise. Platform and release. So we touched on this earlier at the start of the video, but we know it's coming out in 2026. We know it's coming on the PlayStation console, the Xbox console, and the PC. No microtransactions confirmed, but it sounds like they're already highlighting that they've got post-launch content coming out as well. So let's hope there's going to be different editions of the game as well, such as an Ultimate Edition, Standard Edition, Collector's Edition even, which would be pretty cool to see as well. And a few more things I want to talk about is why this is huge. Well, firstly, this is the first LEGO Batman game in over a decade. Secondly, this is the biggest open world LEGO title ever. And thirdly, TT Games is finally delivering a next-gen LEGO experience after years of silence. So that alone, those 3 points are very, very insane and very, very special to me, because I grew up on LEGO games. I grew up with LEGO Batman. I grew up with LEGO games. I'm super excited to see their next chapter in LEGO games, and hopefully we get more games such as this. I will definitely miss their old games where they have the characters you need to collect the roster, but we'll see what happens with this game and if they actually end up bringing that, or if they're just saying 7 playable characters. We'll never know. Speculation part of the video. I'm speculating that there's going to be a few DLC packs involved with like comics. I have a video on that that's linked into the channel as well. I'm suggesting characters like the Court of Owl pack coming through. Maybe even Justice League. Cameos even. Maybe we can even throw him in the Batwing. I know that it's Game of the Year against GTA 6. Probably. But that's my speculation. Just throwing that out there in this video. I kind of want to just get that off my chest. But I want to say, guys, thank you very, very much for tuning in. This is a very long video, so I appreciate your time and patience in watching this one. I hope you guys have an awesome and a fantastic rest of your day. Drop in the comments down below what your favorite part of this video was, but also what you're very excited about for this game. Let me know if you're hyped for this game by clicking that like button and subscribe, because I'll cover every update on this game that I can get until launch. So until then, I am playing the LEGO Batman, the video game, on the channel. So come join me. But other than that, guys, have an awesome day and peace out. Bye.